Not far from Nairobi is a small town full of history called Limuru. If you take the time to talk to locals and ask them about the story of the doctor's revenge, they will tell you this bizarre tale I'm about to repeat here. It all centers around this young Kenyan surgeon who married this beautiful young Kenyan lady whose exact birthplace or origin I cannot quite remember, but she was Kikuyu like the good doctor. Their life seemed to be happy enough. The doctor, like most surgeons in Kenya, was making a good regular income, and his wife lacked nothing. The only problem was that her husband usually worked late, and so she inevitably started getting a little bored and lonely, like many housewives usually do. Then there was this young local chief in the area who was a family friend and a regular visitor to the house. Many times when he would visit, the good doctor would be at work. One thing led to another, and soon the chief was more than just a family friend to the surgeon's wife. The rumors finally reached the doctor, who was furious, naturally. What really hurt him most must have been the betrayal by the chief, whom he considered a very close friend. Still, he held his peace and quietly made his plans. He faked a long trip out of town, but returned in the wee hours, parking his car very far from the house. Now, those who have been to Limuru know that it is a very quiet place that can get very cold sometimes. When it gets chilly, people tend to sleep so soundly that it would take something close to a bomb to wake them up. The doctor's wife and the honorable chief were in this kind of sleep. It is said that the doctor walked into his bedroom with all his surgical equipment. When he was done, the chief's status had been changed such that he would never again in his life be able to come anywhere near a woman. Surgery complete and stitched up by the expert hands of the surgeon so that no scar would ever be left, the good doctor made his exit, leaving his dear wife and castrated local chief still in deep sleep on his marital bed. He drove back to his long out-of-town trip. Innocently, the doctor returned the next day to be warmly welcomed by his wife. Life continued for the picture-perfect couple as if nothing had happened. What changed for the doctor was this amused look folks in town always gave him whenever they met him. Some could not hold back a snigger or two. Many women openly giggled, while others would burst into loud laughter the moment the doctor and his wife were out of earshot. As for the chief, well, he disappeared. Nobody knows exactly where he went because he was never heard of again. That's what I call a permanent surgical solution to a chronic ailment. This is Jambi for Chris Kumekucha.